Hello and welcome to another video with me, Esther from Gather and Create. We're getting romantic today with a Valentine's card. I'm using the Heart Happiness stamp set from the Stampin' Up Spring Summer catalogue for 2018. And the sentiment is from Teeny Tiny Sentiments. The kind of traditional Valentines always seem to be black and red, well they do in the UK anyway, and I actually really like the red, white and grey. I think it gives a nice clean look. So that is smoky slate and real red are the colours that we're focusing on today. So this is the Heart Happiness stamp set, so you've got lots to choose from there. Those are beautiful when you colour them in, or you can just leave them black and white or whatever colour. Use your stamping blends or watercolour pencils from Stampin' Up and create some really lovely different looks with those. You've also got a nice border stamp there, and then I like the fact that we've got different heart shapes. This sort of more folk heart shape drew my eye because we focused on that quite a bit, my husband and I, on our wedding day, that heart shape. So let me tell you what you need to get started. I have some smoky slate card, that's half a sheet of A4, and I will go ahead and score that using my Stampin' Trimmer at 10.5 centimetres. Let's take that out of the way. Put that in a nice fold. Always a good crease with the bone folder. And then we also have 2 pieces of Whisper White. One smaller piece, because that is going to be your mat. So the smaller piece measures 9.5 by 13 4 centimetres, and then your 2 other pieces, so this is for the inside of the card, there are 10 by 14 4 in real red and Whisper White, and I'll pop all the measurements on the blog so you don't need to worry about frantically jotting anything down. So the first thing we'll do is some stamping. Now we're going to do more of a background stamp. So I'm going to take this stamp with the multiple hearts on it, and we're just going to do some random stamping all over. And some of them will be sort of stamped off like that. And let's not worry too much about how precise or not precise that is. And then just put that there, and then I'll do one slightly over on the edge there. I always find with random stamping it's best not to overthink it, because as soon as you start thinking about the placement you get yourself into a complete pickle with it all. And then I'm going to take the single stamp and just add some accent red red hearts, just generally just a few. Let's pop one over there, and then I think I'll put that's kind of half of one there, because our main heart is going to go there anyway, which we will do now. So I have some scrap Whisper White, and I'm going to ink that up with real red. And it's nice stripy. Now I am going to use my piercing mat. With photopolymer stamps you don't have that little cushion. See how you have the little cushion that you do on the red mount stamps and the wood mount? That's missing. So for a really crisp impression, it didn't matter so much for the smaller ones, but the bigger one, I would use the piercing mat. And stamp. It is a kind of more washed look, so it isn't going to give you like a really crisp impression. It's not designed to do that. The stamp is designed to be this washed effect. I don't think you haven't stamped it correctly. I'm going to cut that out. And then when you're cutting, turn the paper, not the snips. This is a nice easy shape though, isn't it? Looks like I might have some red on my thumb. Can you see a little fingerprint? Okay, set that to one side. And then I also want to stamp this other single one in Smoky Slate. And cut that out. There we go. Okay, remember, turn the paper, not the snips. Okay. Who else did a lot of this before they discovered dies and punches? Okay. Right, so we can see now we've got our main elements. Ooh. Look what I did there. I used the wrong bit, didn't I? That was clever. We can fix that. We'll trim this one. Isn't that good? Okay, 9.5. Now you get to see me trim it. 9.5. 13.9. And then, as if by magic, we will have the right size. Now that's what not to do. I always like to include that because it's real life, isn't it? There's that there. And then that's there. So just for the purpose of the video, I will just do the inside there in a smaller size. Because hey ho, it's not the end of the world, is it? So on the insert, I'll just have those there. And a heart there. The last bit of stamping we want to do is our Valentine's greeting, and this is just a strip of Whisper White again. Just do the other side. No. It's about it's about 5mm, 6mm ish, and I'm going to use Memento black ink for that because that will work well for this kind of finer sentiment font. Okay, this is me where I stamp this. Actually, I want to go a bit further along. Happy Valentine's Day. No, I want that a bit lower. That's why I cut a long piece, because I'm fussy. And it's just not so easy when you're worried about your head being in the camera. There, that's better. And then I just angled those with my snips. That gives a nice kind of effect. Just literally just like that. Nothing more complicated. We're now ready to assemble. After my little measurements mishap. Well, I didn't have the wrong measurements, I just picked up the wrong bit. Well, I don't think I'm alone with that, right? We've all done upside down, wrong bits. Okay, I'm just using fast fuse to attach that. And would here. That to the front. Okay. Amazing how nice things look when you get things measured correctly. Okay, now the front. Pop that on there. Oops, let's pop that on there straight. Sometimes straight is a challenge for me. Okay. Then we're going to glue our heart to the front. I do really love that shape. I don't know, something about that folk heart shape. Okay, so actually I'm just going to slip that there. Sorry, I am a bit of a perfectionist sometimes. Just my heart wasn't quite. My heart's not the right shape. Okay. I'll try not to wear too much, considering that's not the most exciting thing to watch me do. Okay. Put that there. The next thing I need is my other little heart. And I'm using some of our mini dimensionals, which are perfect for this kind of shape. I'll just put one on. And then that goes there. And our sentiment, and I'm using the same mini dimensionals on that because the perfect size. No having to cut them to the right size. Makes life easy. I'm putting them all along there because I want it to feel nice and sturdy underneath. And that one goes across there. Then we just need one final element, and I'm using enamel shapes. They come in all of the Stampin' Up colours, so this is the real red from the Brights enamel shape pack. Putting that on there, and then right, do I put this now incorrect? Oh, it's quite nice, isn't it? We'll do that. Hey ho. Let's just be wild and live a little and do it a different size. I'll try and glue it on the right side. This is all going on the blog, and it's part of a remarkably created blog hop. So there'll be lots of other inspiration if you had to gatheranddcreate.co.uk. Check out all the other lovely Valentines project, and don't leave your sweetie out this year. We've got lots of ideas. Maybe if you're sending more than one, those of you not in a committed relationship, obviously. I'm just wondering that, considering my husband's seen this one, can I get away with still giving him this card? No, I don't know. I might just have to have the excuse to make another. Hey, that's what we do. Thanks ever so much for watching. The measurements will be on the blog, and check out the blog hop. Also the celebration. Spend £45 and get a free gift between now and the 31st of March. See you again next time. Take care. Bye bye.